Okay, in previous videos, I've shown you how to create a backup of your Microsoft 365 Exchange server with Corso, how to troubleshoot that connection, and how to dive into the details of that backup. Now we're going to close that loop and show you how to do a restore. So we'll start with getting a list of our backups that we've created. And obviously, if you're doing this programmatically, you may be saving the backup IDs when you create the backups, but for now, we'll just go ahead and list them. And then we'll want to see the details to see the individual records inside here. So we'll do Corso backup details, and we want this for an Exchange server. And we're going to give it the backup ID. And we'll get this full list of backups. Now, I've formatted this text so it would be hopefully readable on video. On your own screen, you'll probably get a slightly easier to parse list, but it's just a text size issue. Obviously, you got to fit it onto the terminal view. So, this is a list of every single record that has got backed up. So obviously we might, in the real world, we'd probably grep this list or something to find the thing that we're looking for. But we do have some tools within the restore command that lets you narrow things down a little bit. So we'll do Corso backup, or Corso, sorry, we're not backing up. Restore, Exchange, give it that same backup ID. And here's a few things we can do. We can do email subject and give it to a value. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Budget forecast. That seems important. So we'll say, okay, this is the thing we want to restore. And then we can give it a bunch more values. We can say, hey, email sender, and say, hey, we want this one from Patty. And you can see on the command line reference, the other ones, you can do things like you can time box the date that it was received. And what else can you do? You can subject, and then you can lock it to a particular folder. You can also feed in stars for these, or it's sort of presume star if you're not giving, for example, a sender value, right? It'll get everything with this subject from any sender. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. This is running to a local version of S3 that I'm running on min.io, so it's quite quick. But obviously digging through, this is a relatively large backup, so the actual restore will take just a sec because it's going to dig through everything. And once it's complete, you'll actually get a list of all the records that were so restored, along with their IDs. Okay, that's this very quick video on doing a restore.